Hello, my name is Cassidy Godby. In this video, I want to share my journey of how growing awareness of diversity and my personal virtues have shaped the creation of my multicultural education toolkit. I'll also talk about the valuable insights I gained during this course. For me, becoming more aware and appreciative of diversity has been essential in choosing strategies and designing my toolkit. When I think of diversity, I include not just cultural, racial, and ethnic differences, but also differences in language, family background, learning styles, and lived experiences. I believe a multicultural toolkit should be flexible and inclusive, rather than assuming one single student experience. While working on this project, I intentionally selected strategies that allow students to see themselves reflected in the curriculum, while also gaining perspective on others' experiences. This approach aligns with the idea of honoring human dignity and valuing each person's unique journey, as highlighted in textbooks and peer-reviewed research, like The Beginning of Wisdom by Charpentier and colleagues from 2022. I also thought it was important for the toolkit to be adaptable, so it can meet diverse needs of learners, rather than sticking to a one-size-fits-all approach. Throughout this course, I reflected on virtues like respect, empathy, fairness, and responsibility. I see these virtues as guiding principles that influence how I teach and approach multicultural education. As Carpenter et al. 2022 points out, making ethical decisions in education should be rooted in respecting human dignity, which shaped how I evaluate each strategy. To me, respect shows through teaching practices that honor students' identities and differences, rather than viewing them as barriers. Empathy led me to prioritize dialogue-based strategies that encourage students to listen and understand each other. Fairness helped me focus on maintaining high expectations or recognizing that students might need different types of support to succeed. This sense of justice and responsibility toward others is also reflected in the BibleProject's discussion of justice and actively seeking fairness and caring for others, not just equality. A key insight I learned is that multicultural education is much more than just choosing diverse texts. Before this course, I thought of it mainly as including diverse materials. However, working on this toolkit helped me realize that teaching methods, classroom norms, and family involvement are just as important. This understanding has deepened my view of multicultural education as a holistic practice. As Credo Reference explains, recognizing human dignity means valuing each person's inherent worth, which influences how classroom interactions and instructional choices make students feel accepted and valued. Looking forward, I feel more prepared to weave multicultural education principles into my teaching. The process of creating this toolkit and participating in this course have helped me become more aware of how my instruction choices can foster inclusion or unintentionally create barriers. I plan to keep using this toolkit as a flexible guide that adapts as I learn and grow. Overall, this course highlighted the importance of reflection and empathy and being responsive to students' needs. It has strengthened my dedication to building inclusive and respectful, fair learning environments. Thank you.